This fall, New York has seen a lot of rain, and while many New Yorkers complain that the inclement weather has soiled weekend plans, a lot of us don't realize the pivotal role that rain plays on a soil's pH.
Soil and the crops that grow on it are only as good as its pH level on the pH scale.
And what is a pH scale?
The pH scale is a scale that measures how acidic or basic a solution is. Vinegar is acidic and it sits around the lower numbers on the scale, while soap is basic and at the higher end of the scale. Pure water is neutral at 7.
But rainwater is likely acidic, so when the rain hits the soil becomes acidic too. Other factors like organic matter, decomposition, pollution, agricultural practices, and even time affect soil acidity.
It's important for us, especially farmers and scientists, to be aware of pH levels of soil. Most crops thrive in slightly acidic to neutral conditions. To make sure farmers have the right soil, they typically use pH probes and send their soil to a lab. We can get a general idea of soil acidity at home.
So I've collected soil from my local park, and I've already separated them into 2 containers. I've also added distilled water to make them more mud-like and thick. So in one of the containers, I'll be pouring vinegar to see if it reacts, because vinegar is acidic, and so if there's a reaction, then that means the soil is most likely alkaline or basic. And then in the other container, I'll also be adding baking soda to see if there's a reaction, because baking soda is basic. So when it reacts, then if the soil reacts, then it would mean that the soil is likely acidic. If there's no reaction, then that means that the soil is most likely neutral. So let's pour some vinegar. So far there is no reaction, but we'll give it some time. And then here we'll add some baking soda. And there's a reaction here. So as you can see in the container that we've added baking soda into, there's been some sort of reaction. There's bubbling when this one with the vinegar has no bubbling. So this means that the soil is most likely acidic because it's reacting to the basic or the alkaline of the baking soda.
If soil is too acidic, there can be drastic effects. Plants couldn't absorb certain nutrients, and may even absorb toxic elements instead. The foods that we eat, like tomatoes, corn, and wheat, thrive in slightly acidic to neutral conditions. But scientists and farmers can correct this through a process called liming, where the soil is treated with lime.
So the next time it rains, remember the pivotal role that rain plays on a soil's pH. Something as simple as rain can play a big role on the soil that I stand on this park, or the soil that grows some of our favorite foods.